How can I teach my child that not everyone is going to like them? Welcome, impactful parents. Today we have a great question submitted by a follower and a parent just like you. And it reads: My child gets really upset when they think that someone doesn't like them at school. It causes so much drama in our house. How do I teach my child that not everyone is going to like them no matter what they do? This is a great question and not an easy situation. I am really glad that this parent DM me. And if you have a question that you would like to get some help with, you can DM me also. All submissions are kept anonymous. It's important to support our children in learning the not everyone is going to like you lesson as early as possible. They need to develop the coping skills they need to continue feeling good about themselves and not rely so much on the external validation of the world. And if they continue to wallow in the sadness of that person doesn't like me, then it could affect their mental health. And your child can start to develop a habit of thinking like a victim. First, you want to validate your child's feelings. I know you want to say, don't worry about it. That person isn't worth your time. And who cares if they don't like you? But this actually does nothing for your child. Instead, let your child be heard. Tell them that it's okay to feel sad that they think someone doesn't like them. Validate that it doesn't feel good. And then listen. Don't try and fix anything. Just listen. Don't give advice. Just listen. Giving your child the stage to talk about their feelings before you start making suggestions is a priority. And it's going to help with all the rest of the steps that you're going to do. Let's get to step 2. Step 2 is talking about the reasons why someone might not like them. So after you've listened to your child, let them vent, and you've validated their feelings, now you want to remind your child that it may not even be their fault. There's an infinite reason why someone might not like you. But here are a few common reasons that you can brainstorm with your child so that they can understand that maybe the fact that somebody doesn't like them may not even be their fault at all. So brainstorm with them. One reason why your child might not be liked by another child is because maybe they remind them of something that that child is lacking. So, is your child better at a sport? Are they getting better grades? Are they more attractive? Are they more likable? Your child might make others jealous because of their successes and talents. And of course, this has nothing to do with your child. Instead, this is a reflection on the insecurities and jealousy of the other child. So it's important to possibly point this out to your child so they don't feel quite as bad. The jealous child likely feels bad about themselves because your child reminds them of their failures and their imperfections. Another topic that you could discuss with your child would be they remind that other person about something bad. For example, if your child looks like a bully from maybe the other child's past, then your child won't be liked. Again, this is not your child's fault, but the trauma of one person's past can cause them not to like you because you remind them of things they want to forget. And this would be another good topic to discuss with your child to make them understand it may not be their fault. Another reason could be that your child feels like a threat to the other child. Sometimes a person will dislike someone who threatens their position. For example, does the other child think that your child is stealing their friends, taking away their attention, or even stealing their status? This could be threatening and another cause That is very, very common. And lastly, discuss with your child that perhaps the other child is projecting their own fears on your child. Some kids will gossip about others to empower themselves. And this is a classic case of someone bullying or putting someone down to build themselves up and regain some power. And ultimately, that other child, they're feeling powerless and it'll come out towards your child as hatred and bullying. So go through this list with your child and examine with them. Could this be the reason why this is happening? Now, step 3 in this process of helping your child cope with that not everyone is going to like them is start asking questions about how your child's behaviors might have made the other person feel. Okay, now we have established that your child's feelings are validated. We have also brainstormed with them that this may have nothing to do with them and it could have outside forces. But the third step is to start asking questions about how your child's behavior might have just made the other person feel and could be contributing to some of this drama. As much as we would like to believe that our kids are angels, there are circumstances when children provoke the situation and they don't even realize it. So start a conversation about how their behaviors might have a domino effect on others. For example, start asking questions like, were they bragging too much? Were they leaving someone out by accident? Were they talking about things that made other people uncomfortable? The main point here is that your child needs to realize that their actions do have reactions, and possibly some of their actions could be contributing to the problem. So, talk about how they might have contributed to the situation. That way, they can start changing their behaviors. Next is step 4, and that's going to be to encourage your child to have self positive talk in their head. Even if they don't believe themselves at first, encourage your child to give themselves a pep talk throughout the day. For example, they may think, I'm okay. I can handle this. This is going to be all right. Maybe you can teach them how to say something like, I don't need everyone to like me. This is going to be fine. Or something like, I can't please everybody, and that's okay. I can only be my best self. By encouraging your child to have this self positive talk inside their brain throughout the day, you need to practice it. You need to tell them as a parent over and over again at home so it becomes commonplace and you kind of become that internal voice inside their head. So, I encourage parents to not only repeat these same affirmations out loud to your child, but then remind your child, don't forget to say these things to themselves too so they can get used to that soft, positive talk right inside their own head when they need it. And then lastly, encourage your child to spend time with people who do like them. Yeah, it sounds simple, but parents might need to rearrange this too. Maybe you need to take time out to create a play date or some kind of hangout with your child so that they can have time with friends and people who can uplift your child's spirits and make them gain confidence. This is easy for parents to allow and encourage. You just need to make the time to do it. And yes, it really is that important. I hope this information was valuable for you today. I'm Christina Campos, founder of The Impactful Parent, and I help parents of school aged children who want to stay one step ahead of their kids to turn their chaos into connection with their adolescent. I'm a mom of 4, a teacher that has taught every grade from preschool through high school. And today I help moms and dads like yourself to navigate that exhausting, confusing, frustrating, but rewarding world of parenting. So, welcome to The Impactful Parent. Start your Impactful Parent journey by downloading the Impactful Parent app. The Impactful Parent app is free so that you can carry help, tips, and parenting resources right in your pocket. Discover answers to your parenting questions. Download this app today. It's free, so all you need to do is go to your phone's app store, type in Impactful Parent, and I'll be there. And remember that this episode is just a small part of what the Impactful Parent offers. Also available are online courses, parent support groups, coaching services, and of course, the Impactful Parent app. So find out more by going to theimpactfulparent.com. But until next time, you got this. I'm just here to help.